Hey, I wanted to talk to you guys about my thoughts on art and borrowing from other people and just um, making art and being inspired from other people. But I think there's a line there that we can cross. And it's funny, when I started doing this, I don't know, like 15 years ago, I was taking from a wheel teacher at the time, and I didn't really know much about the art world, and I didn't really know much about, um, selling your work. And I I pretty much just made what she was making just because I didn't have any experience, and she was teaching me what I was doing. So of course, I was making work very similar to hers. Now, do I think people can make exact duplications? I mean, I think it can be done, but I think it's really hard, and I don't think people do it on purpose. I think when you're a student, I think you're learning about what you're making, and you're learning from someone who's teaching you their techniques. So when you're a teacher, I think you're essentially giving away your trade secrets, and that's one way to make money. But I also think there are enough artists in the world and enough people in the world to buy the art the artist makes for us all to make a living. Now, is there a line that you can cross? Yeah, I think so. Because when I first started, I would make the exact same things that this teacher was teaching me. And of course, I didn't understand about selling work or, um, you know, what ideas were and how long it took people to develop their creative style and develop what they do. So I think that it's something to consider when you're starting to make artwork and you're starting to study under people, that they're guiding you and teaching you techniques, but then um, it's your responsibility to go off, and once you feel like you have the skills to create your own work, then it's time for you to develop your own stuff. Now, can you make exact duplications? Yeah, I think you can. And I think not exact duplications, but can you duplicate what people have made? Sure. But I think the line is crossed when you actually go out there. My daughter's calling. When you actually go out there and sell a duplication of someone else's work. I think you can take what they've made and make it your own and then go sell it, and that's legit. Or while you're just learning, um, take what you're learning and make stuff and keep it, or maybe give it to a friend. But making profit off their creative ideas is kind of where I think we should all have an awareness of what we're making and what is legit. So I think it's important to think about it. And I didn't even know when I started this that that was even something. But people that are artists take a lot of time developing what they do, and learning about not only the processes, but learning about what um, they want to create, what they want to creatively portray to the world. And I think that it's important as a student that you're thoughtful in what you take from them. Maybe learn their techniques, and maybe learn how they look at things, but then go off and do your own thing. I don't know. Does that make sense? I wish I had someone here talking to me so it could be a little bit more fluid. But anyway, I'm making some pinch pots, and I'm going to eventually turn them into cups as I go along. But that's kind of my theory on borrowing creativity from someone else. I think it's really important that we we put that into practice when we decide to sell our work, and think about people. And like in the real world, we have copyrights to protect people that have spent time to develop, let's say, a new toaster. But for artists, it's kind of fluid. And I know we all kind of beg, borrow, and steal from each other, but I think it's important to be thoughtful in developing your own creativity in what you're taking from someone else that they've spent a lot of time developing. Word. That's it for now.